Hey guys, a small preview of the Supergirl teaser just dropped, and from what I've heard, this teaser has even more new scenes. So let's react to it and break it down, and also try to spot some comic references and theorize about the movie's plot. And of course, we're also going to talk about the poster, the soundtrack, all the promotional material, and how the movie looks visually, its aesthetics. And we'll also talk about the general hype for this film. So yeah, there's a lot to cover in today's video. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more content like this. Also, follow our other social media, Instagram and Threads. I'll be posting updates there about this universe we all love. All right, let's start with the teaser breakdown. The teaser opens by showing Millie Alcock in costume. I know that's not new because we already saw the costume in that poster back in July and later at CCXP, but now we're officially seeing Millie Alcock in costume in the film's promotional material. And honestly, this costume, for me, is the most beautiful in the DCU. It's really gorgeous. The details on the skirt and the boots, especially the boots, I think the boots are what really elevate this costume to perfection. There's also the belt, which helps balance everything, and the coat, which makes the look even cooler. And of course, it's a reference to Supergirl's first appearance in the Woman of Tomorrow comic, where she's also wearing a coat. And this whole retro vibe, I don't know, I think it's awesome. The blue background with her listening to music, I thought that was really cool. I also think this whole aesthetic is going to be part of the film's marketing identity. Another detail people talked about a lot were the headphones, because it's clearly the same type that Star-Lord uses in Guardians of the Galaxy. Some people didn't like that, but personally, I thought it was really cool. I think it suits this version of Supergirl and fits the film's aesthetic. Plus, this retro style goes well with space. I like the idea that even aliens who are technologically advanced still use retro, beat-up, older tech. It fits the whole space aesthetic. But I won't lie, the film definitely gave me some Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. In the next scene, we see Supergirl from afar, covered in smoke. And here she's wearing the coat, but it looks like she's not in the costume. If you look at her boots, they're totally different from the red boots of the suit. I think this is a more casual outfit she'll wear at some point in the movie, probably the same one we saw in that Sunday teaser. And I think these scenes are connected. Then we get a shot of her sitting in a bar, and that bar is definitely the same one from that promotional photo we saw a long time ago. And it's clearly an alien bar, and if this scene plays out similarly to the comic, Supergirl will probably get into a fight with an alien there. In the comic, the alien is a random character who isn't important to the story, but I think the movie might change that alien to Lobo, because honestly, I think this is the perfect setting to introduce Jason Momoa's Lobo. Right after that, we get this sequence of Supergirl flying at sonic speed into space, and it's a very cool flight scene. I don't remember anything like it in the comic, but I loved how she breaks through the exosphere. And about the color grading, we can already tell the movie won't be as colorful as the comics are. I even think it's less saturated than the Superman movie. Even though the teaser is in a vertical format, so we can't really judge the film's true visuals yet, I still think the color grading here is more interesting than in Superman, and I think it fits the movie's aesthetic since it's basically a space sci-fi western. So it'd be difficult to deliver a look similar to the comic, they just can't. But even so, I think the movie's cinematography is going to be much better than Superman's. For example, this flight shot looked beautiful. Next, we see Kara wearing an all-white outfit, and when the shot opens, it looks like she might be on Krypton, and it seems like she's at someone's funeral. Well, I have to mention a comic spoiler here. During the flashbacks involving Supergirl, it's revealed that her mother dies at one point. And it's not when Krypton explodes. And there's a whole story where some people survive in a Kryptonian city, but the place becomes toxic and they die slowly. Supergirl's mother, Allura, is one of them. So there's a good chance this funeral scene is for her mother. I mean, who else would it be? There's a man there who seems to be her father. Let's take a look at the design of the city. It's Kryptonian. And if it follows the comic, it's the city that survived Krypton's explosion. Supergirl's father creates technology to form an atmosphere so they can survive there. Either way, this is supposed to be a Kryptonian aesthetic, and I like it. I like that everything is white, it's different, and it looks good. I really hope they explore Kara's relationship with Krypton, because in the comic, she carries the weight of an entire world. She lived Krypton. That's different from Clark, who only learned about it through the Fortress of Solitude. Kara remembers it. She has actual memories, and that haunts her. The movie's synopsis even touches on this, saying she'll have to confront her past. And I think the story has the potential to give Supergirl an incredible character arc. And it's an arc that directly affects Ruthie, the girl who accompanies her. It ties into the lesson Supergirl wants to teach Ruthie about vengeance and justice. And since this DCU Supergirl seems a bit more immature, younger, rebellious, the promotional material already gives off that vibe, I think the movie might differ a bit from the comic. The arc might be very similar in theory, but maybe at first she'll understand things differently, you know? Then in the last scene, we see these guys pointing a bunch of weapons at Supergirl, and on her left, it looks like Ruthie. And Ruthie is holding a sword that's very similar to the one in the comic, and the whole environment looks great. I don't think it's the same high-tech bar from earlier. This seems like another planet. It actually looks a bit like the bar from issue number 1 of the comic, but we'll have to wait and see if they're really adapting the story faithfully. Now, who are these guys? Just mercenaries after her? Are they after her because she's after Krem? Will Lobo appear alongside these people chasing her? Either way, the best part about this scene is the set design. It looks really cool. It's exactly what I expect from a sci-fi, space western road trip movie. Honestly, the production design so far is impressive. Supergirl's suit, the 2 locations we've seen, it's exactly what I wanted. This is real aesthetic. Then in the final shot, we go back to Supergirl in that blue background. She takes off her headphones, and people online immediately criticized the headphones, saying it's a cheap idea copied from Guardians of the Galaxy. And yeah, the headphones do look very similar. Even the foam is orange. And honestly, I think the headphone idea is kind of cool, but I don't think it was necessary. Supergirl is already stylish. She gives off of that rebellious vibe just with the sunglasses and the coat. That alone already looks amazing. But anyway, aside from that, everything I've seen from the movie so far looks really good, including the poster with the Supergirl logo behind her. It's like artwork painted on a wall. I thought it looked awesome. And she's flying looking to the side. This Supergirl is extremely stylish. I can totally see her gaining tons of fans because of her personality. She really has that full rebellious energy, and she pulls it off perfectly. And the poster's aesthetic matches that vibe, and the soundtrack sounded great too. It fits the whole space theme, very different in a good way. But anyway, guys, for now, that's what we can talk about from this Supergirl teaser. Please comment below, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.